Okay. Wasn't at it. Okay. All right. Okay. Uh, welcome to a sorry. That I thought I was on the screen. Welcome to. I just did that to myself. Welcome to another Degen Hour. Just actually getting the screen pulled up here. Did I lose? Wait a minute. Did I lose? Let's see. Hope I didn't. That is the burner wallet. Let me share screen. There we go. All right. Wow. Yesterday we fell off of a map. Sheesh. What map it was? Finally, somebody figured out the Earth is flat. Boom. Right off the edge. Let's see. That's a joke, by the way. It's a joke. It's a joke. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Equities. Holy cow. Micron still. How's that even possible? This Micron play, unbelievable. Man, I messed up with that one. So you've got Micron and TSM. I thought it was TSMC, but yeah, it is TSMC. Okay, so that's the tickers, just TSM. All right, but TSMC, Micron, and SanDisk all doing really well. If you are new to Degen Hour, what we do at Degen Hour is we're trying to do a challenge right now where it's 10 to 1,000, trying to climb our way out of this 10 to 20 range at the moment. You can actually see, so I've got one Degen wallet. The Degen wallet is essentially like a just while we kind of talk and BS back and forth, the Degen wallet is what I typically use. And then there is the $10 to $1,000 wallet. That is the actual challenge. But what's actually kind of funny so far, because of my quasi-conservativeness slash risk averseness, I've actually been able to take the Degen wallet and make it sorry about that, and make it more. So Degen wallet's about 2677, and then the regular wallet, which would just be the challenge wallet, is only at 1106. Actually, I don't actually know what happened there. What did we do? How did we lose like 70 cents? It must have been something I did. I think I was probably testing in the back. Yeah. Exactly what it was. I was testing. So this was probably just me testing for some of the videos that you see put out by Flash Trade, and I didn't realize I was using my wallet. So that's an oops. So now we got to make that back. I lost almost $1 here. Okay. Well, let's see. Yeah, we've got things flying off. So the good thing about this exchange is that we have, while things are going down like crypto, you see Sol, has tanked. BTC below 80K again, Hyperliquid below 40, BNB below the 700, the infamous 700 mark. It's been there for quite a long time. ZEC now back down. At least it's not back down to the 230s or wherever it was previously. It is back down, but it's only slightly. Sui struggling. Venice AI down significantly. We're down almost 15 pointers here, percenter here. Yeah, it looks like everything's bleeding besides BNB. So crypto took a massive hit. BNB's inflated and clearly manipulated like usual. All the bad actors in the space. Love that. We have gold, palladium, silver, copper, platinum. Gold's down a little bit, but mostly up. And then a lot of the storage plays are up. So SanDisk is down almost 4%. Micron, which is another storage play. DRAM. If you look up the DRAM, let's see. Oh, ETF. Okay. If you look up the DRAM ETF, they do have like a basket of goods. It's a really interesting ETF to follow. We've got NVIDIA and SPY. So it looks like those are doing really, really well with the most volumes. Looks as if Texas Instrument is doing the best. And then Eli Lilly Company, of course, with the peptides coming in strong. Let's see, Forex. The Japanese. Wow. JPY. JPY killing it. All right. So, I mean, obviously, I don't want to get into something that's just absolutely obliterated, but yay, our saves are still here. Hell yeah. All right, we're into the buy. Ooh, and that is on the 1 minute. Oh, that almost threw me off. I would have been a bad. Good thing I switched. All right, and we're into the soft side, the momentum slowing down here on the MACD. MACD is or RSI is overheated, coming down on this 15 minute. Shoo! So on the 15 minute, we're way below. Interesting. So I'm going to do on a short time frame. We'll open that up. And then for the degen, we'll hold it. For the degens, we shall conquer them all. Let's see. Qualcomm. Yeah, so what you're looking at right now, if you're unfamiliar, is the fact that it's V2 beta. V2 beta is a walled garden at the moment. We are whitelisting wallets as we speak. If you'd like a whitelist for the V2 beta, where you are able to get in and out of trades extremely quickly with no transaction costs and no confirmation screens, you are able to trade over 100 different assets on chain currently right now, and more being added daily, which is the wild part. The more and more we add, excuse me, the better the platform gets. We should have a whole bunch by the time all this is done. So V2 beta is still being stress tested, and we are migrating to mainnet, or we are planning out how to migrate to main, as in like not mainnet. We're on mainnet now, but like as in the main offering. So once stress testing is over and we have everything, should be good to go. You will have the best experience perp trading on Solana that is available currently. Let's see. Metals are super interesting right now. Would like to see where gold has gone. Wow. It's almost like it's at a rate. Sheesh. Shorter time frame. Ugh. Feeling that at the pump, if you know what I mean. Good God. All right, so you can see the blue here. It's the line, the moving average. You can see we are on the top side of that. Relative strength at the high on the 15, which is not, don't want to get in there, obviously. Yeah, and it's saying even here, we're still being bought, or but it does look like the momentum's slowing. So, yep, probably just gonna move away from that, or short it. Could short it. Definitely could short if everything goes haywire. Yeah, but if everything goes haywire, that would go up. That's kind of the thing, right? What do we have? Okay, I could do that. I'm going to go with my trusted Grocky. Grockaroony. Why am I on that? Let's see. Let's see what Super Grok has to say. It gives us the latest and greatest. Although what was weird, yesterday he didn't know what day it was. He told me he told me for Monday, or for today, Monday, and I was like, it's Tuesday. Thought that was super funny. I was like, how the hell? He focused on Wednesday. There you go. U.S. PPI report, 8:30 a.m. Already done. Eastern Standard Time. Following yesterday's hotter than expected CPI. That's why yesterday was extremely volatile. But that was fun. We traded that pretty good, actually. That's how we got the Degen account up to 27. Market reaction context. Yesterday's CPI and broader action. Market snapshot as a mid-morning UTC early USD session. Future trading mixed reality instead of the PPI with some caution on inflation, though the text-sensitive names remain in focus after recent volatility. Oil spikes, of course, we saw that. Ongoing Strait of Hormuz disruptions, U.S.-Iran tensions, keep energy supportive, add inflation risk. Trump, Xi summit. Trump arrived in Beijing for talks with Xi. Okay. All right. Okay. Agenda includes trade tariffs, AI tech access, Iran war impacts, and more. Whoa, so this is going to be pretty volatile. Inflation and Fed. Back-to-back hot prints, CPI and PPI. Okay, so crude inventories are coming up, apparently, at 10:30 Eastern Standard Time. Fed speech, ongoing summit development. Bottom line for traders, PPI is the immediate catalyst. Expect volatility and follow-through. Inflation, persistence, geopolitics, Trump, Cross-check live sources as events unfold rapidly. Yeah. I'm just like not into the cross-check live thing. Although, definitely could. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. All right. Some things, man. Some things. Yeah. So crude's on the table for sure. Crude oil is definitely going to be one of those that you want to watch. Crude's going up, market's going down. So one of those super interesting counter trades. Rarely does that not happen. These two here, so commodities and metals, of course, if they are significantly moving upwards, then you're pretty much going to see this go down. The crazy part is that some of the storage or AI plays, which we have a lot of here, actually, it's really propping the SPY up, like NVIDIA, Taiwan Semiconductor, Micron, SanDisk, although SanDisk is down today. Some of those AI plays are really doing really well. Texas Instrument. So, and Tesla, of course. So a lot of these AI plays are going to do really well kind of regardless. So that would be the, but then you go over to crypto and it's like bloodbath. So basically when I see this as my indicator, like this goes up, crypto goes down or is struggling. So yeah, interesting. There are some equities though that are tied to AI either in one way or the other, like storage. Storage is a big one for AI, which we've added Micron and SanDisk. Those are two that just do not struggle no matter what, because they have inventory that is just being bought no matter what. So it's because of these AI data centers. So those are pretty cool. Good thing that we have those. Yeah. Yeah. Let's see. Flash, silver, palladium, copper. Let's see where my other trade's going. I just don't see anything like here for like Degen trade. Solana is crazy stable right now. So it's like, even if I were to get into a Degen trade, like what exactly would that be? Crypto. See that Venice one? That's just going down. Let's see. We're going back to the moving average. So we had a significant blow up top. It's time to land this plane. Could be moving below the, heading down below the moving average to pop back up. Be nice like that. All right. And what was that? We're popping up a little bit. Not bad. Not bad. It's a little choppy. We're still above the moving average. Let's see what our indicators say. Where's the Where's the RSI? So we're at mid. RSI is on mid. Way below in the 15-minute. But on the high time frames, it looks like, yeah, we're on the high. So it could be like a short scalp. And then so we had velocity here for the sell-off, and then now it's kind of slowing down. We want to see the blue come back above. So on the higher time frame, still saying the same thing. It's basically saying, but we already were in the sell-off here, so we could go. The problem is here. Okay, but then that would be fading down. So, a bit of a pickle. kicking off over here. Chirp. Let's see. Switch back. Hey, we're almost back to making that those cents back. Now I can check my order right there. Look at that. Choop. Hey-o. Do it there. Hey-o. Pretty cool. Super easy. Easy peasy V2. The most effortless you can be. What do I do? Do I bet against myself and just go short on this? That'd be hilarious. One's one direction, one's the other. I mean, technically, you could just do it on one account. It's not. I don't think there is nothing that we do to hold you against doing that. So that's popping off. Let's see, crude. As you can see, I definitely favor some specific assets there. I do wonder why SanDisk is down. Oh, well, there you go. Didn't. Just had a money flow come in. So we were just looking at it right here. So this is a nice money flow in. Obviously, you can see here it's starting to taper off. The velocity of the money flow. And then your let's see, 15-minute. All right, we need to get into a trade. This is Sol. Man, Sol had a hell of a dump. What a dump. I don't mean that. Sorry, Sol. I don't mean that personally. Let's see. Coming up on the 10:30 mark. We'll stick around. We got enough time. There's no rush here. Just got to get a few things finished for the marketing side. And SanDisk. Kind of weird, right? No, SanDisk is like, it's like the stock. Micron. Man, Micron. What is going on with Micron? It is going crazy today. Holy hell. Dude, the volatility on Micron is crazy. I don't know if it's manipulation or what. Oh my gosh. Lord. What are we doing here? Hang tight with me here. Let's see. MU Micron picked right back up. Apologize, I had to step away for 1 second. What in the world? That's got to be a scam if I've ever seen it. Holy moly, man. This is one of those where it's like super interesting just to take along. Not now, but on a pullback. It's just like, take along. You got this. Let's see. Sheesh. All right. Yeah, the money flow on this is insane. We're just going womp, 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 womp. Like, look at this. Stable. Womp, 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 womp. Good Lord. Trade that. That's pretty good. That's a good trading environment. And you've got things like so USD chip. It's called USD chip. So confused. Why does the chart look so bad? Good Lord. All right. Let's see. Tau. What's Tau doing? Hi, Tau. By the way, if there's any assets that you'd love to see listed here, let us know. We're always open to new assets to add. So if there's something specific that you're hyper bullish on or really would love to trade, we'd love to hear about it. We have reached out in the past and said the same thing to our community. So if you're watching from the Flash Trade community, please make sure that you reach out to us on Discord. We have a really vibrant Discord with a lot of people. And we'd love to hear from you. See exactly what you're trading. What's in your trade basket? And look at metals. It's like somebody like a year or two ago said commodity super cycle. It's like commodity super cycle. What the hell does that mean? So he meant like metals, oil, wheat, grain, whatever, barley, all that crap. And he said that there would be a commodity super cycle coming up because his thesis was because the world was moving away from dollarization and holding towards real assets, real world assets. And that real assets would become like the real player in the game. Hold on 1 second. All right. And Tau is now down again. And then, holy cow, dude, are we just like pushing up? We are. So we lost. I was just looking at this yesterday. If you're on Degen Hour yesterday, saying that it was going to touch the moving average and then move up. I said because this is just one of those macro trends that you're going to have to pay attention to, like with the storage plays. That's a semiconductor. This is the storage plate. So this is the Micron, and then this is, where'd SanDisk go? The equities. There you go, SanDisk. So as you can see here, bing, bang, boom, another storage play. Absolutely insane. Absolutely insane-amundo. We're going absolute degenerate on SanDisk. I don't think I can do it because I'm not $10 collateral above. I should have done $11. Oh my God, it lets you do it. Let's go. All right, and then we can go to orders, $2. Okay. We're gonna have to keep an eye on that one. Okay. Although it's far less volatile and manipulated than this guy. This gal, she's manipulated. Woo! She's manipulated real nice. Got 15. What are we booping about? Just heard another boop in my head. What the hell? All right. Way oversold on the 15. So degen mode says go long. That's what it says. That's what it's saying over here. In my mind. Something we didn't take a look at today that I probably will. Let's see. Marty Party. He probably posted it. I don't know, though. Sometimes he does. Sometimes he doesn't. It's a little inconsistent when it comes to his liquidation chart. 30-second liquidation chart. He hasn't updated it today, but we'll take a look at it. I mean, it's fine. We could see the liquidation levels. And then the cool part is, too, is we could see, like, where... Share this instead. Let's see. Is it going? Yeah. All right. So it looks like the BTC stayed within the range. It did actually wash out. So you saw that it washed out the high, the low. Did he update this? No, because the price is down here. Okay. And then... doesn't look like he updated it. Yeah, definitely not. Sol's like way down here. So he thought the low yesterday would be around 93.65. It actually cratered and took out all the leverage. So Sol's pretty much leveraged out, surprisingly. And let's see, Hype is another one. It's got could get more to go, but has way more. Everything really has a ton to the upside besides Sui. Sui's just like nothing's really happening there. All these shorts on ZEC could get wrecked as well. We've got nothing to the downside here, nothing to the downside here. Very little to the downside on ETH. Still maybe a short scam wick. Market makers grab it, then push up. Same thing here with BTC. Potentially they push down scam wick, get it down, immediately jam this bad boy right back up. The only thing is that I'd say is they want to probably trap these shorts. So that might not really happen, actually. They might just go right for these shorts here, push all the way up to 82. So this is a good chart to, it's called the Leviathan chart. So Leviathan on TradingView. Interesting chart. I've used it quite a bit. Just wanted to highlight that. That's a thank you to Marty Party for always helping me out. They always seem to be the GOAT back in the day, especially when it comes to like reading markets and teaching me more about markets, about what's happening. All right, so Degen account, Gucci. We're in, markets are bleeding. That's good. We got it all set up. Market's going crazy. We're in here like swimwear. Degen Hour. All right. Now we're going to watch these trades. Give me 1 second. I'm trying to get myself a drink. My throat is killing me. Need that coffee. Give me 1 second. All right, we are back. We have our coffee. Our portfolios are doing good. Down 10% on SanDisk. Did I misjudge this? Let's see. Or is the market just nuking? Mid-range RSI, low RSI, high. Mid-range. MACD. Money flow. Subsiding, going up. Subsiding. Tapering off, but this is for the day. So for the day, we want to be out of it. But for the short term, we want to be in it. Sure. Let's see. We'll keep an eye on that one. Already 10%. One should definitely play out well, though. I'm not super worried about it. All right. Always gotta say goodbye to the misses. Zach. Woo. Every long-term Solana bros, Solana. What is it? I saw this funny post on X. It was every long-term established Solana founder exit strategy was Zek. It was basically Mert's exit strategy. I mean, I am not saying that. I just found that really funny. I started laughing really hard. I had a nice giggle. Just a nice giggle. Thought that was super funny. Oh, wow. SanDisk is falling apart here on me. Yeah, we're about to take a nice haircut with SanDisk. So if this doesn't turn around by end of day, we'll definitely take a nice haircut. I'm probably going to set, just FYI, I'm probably going to set a stop loss at 20% just to kind of stop the bleeding. And then, yeah, that'd probably be good. Even though I do think no matter what, really, you're going to get the upside, but we don't want to risk a total liquidation while we're not looking. And then Sol, yeah, I mean, Sol's souling at the moment. right when you think it's going to turn around. If you look here, we're kind of in breach territory where it could actually go down. As you can see, God, that chart looks ugly as hell. We're in breach territory where it could really go down, back to these 80s levels. So, if that happens, unfortunate, but it also could just be the ebb and flow. So we are in the kind of sell-off area on the 1 hour, and then relative strength is through the bottom of the barrel. Still pretty low. So my guess is that we're turning this sucker around. So I'm gonna hold. Hold. Although crypto does not really make a lot of sense most times. Most days. Almost all the time. Most days? Sure. Like, what's an evaluation in crypto exactly? How do you evaluate something that, like, doesn't actually connect to the project? Like an ownership token does. Kind of like if maybe owning the token also represented ownership in the project, that would make sense. You know what I mean? FAF. Ownership tokens for the win. I like the music. I like that when it's like bouncy. What's up? Good morning, or what do you think? I like Jim. I like Jim a lot, actually. Jim, be good. But I do like good morning too. No, Jim is I like GYM. I'm not sure. What is GYM? Is that like Jim, like working out Jim? Or like good morning, like it's morning. I'm not sure. Yeah, we do gym tan laundry here. Not so much tan, but we do our laundry. We do the gym. Let's ride. Where's this one? What about this one? No. Ooh, gunshot. Little like. That's it. That slaps. That's good. I wish it was like so volatile. Things were just going like absolute haywire. And then we were just like in and out, in and out, in and out. That's actually what yesterday was. If you were here yesterday, you had a good time. I was, those Degen trades were just scalp trades. And I think we took like 5 or 6. We won most of them. So, matter of fact, we doubled our bag yesterday because we were at what? Like, I think I put $10 in the Degen account, and now we're at like 26. So we're actually doing better on the Degen account just because of that one trade at 500x that I think we ended up adding like, I don't know, $11 or something like that. But we actually ended up doing better on the Degen account than the account that we're trying to be careful with. Sometimes it pays to be risky. Sometimes. Other times, you fall off a mountain with a golf cart. You get it over a 9.5-foot deer fence. You hit a rock on the way down, and your body's broken for like a few days. Never happened to me though. Way too specific. SanDisk, let's go. There you go. Okay. So yeah, thesis correct there. What about Sol? Sol is turning around. It's just thesis might not be correct there. And it's so hard with crypto stuff because everything's so almost cursed. Everything's so manipulated. And it's not that it's not in traditional markets too. Don't get me wrong. It's just these people are such POSs in the crypto space that they'll just, I mean, they manipulate everything. It's, all meme. Why do you think meme coins got so hyped up? It's because it was far easier to manipulate. Here's the truth is that meme coins were far easier to manipulate and steal from the masses than NFTs. Boom. Take that, bombshell. Go spread that around. Because these POSs in this space who love to extract from retail couldn't extract from you enough with NFTs. Plus, it was too traceable. So they thought, you know what we'll do? We'll create a mechanism called meme coins that would be able to maximally extract from retail while we just sit back and laugh. Because as if traditional trading wasn't hard, what we'll do is we'll add infinitely speculative items to it. Yeah, so that's my hot take on that. Let's see. SanDisk is playing out, and I did use max leverage on the platform. So, excuse me. I did use max leverage on the platform, so I kind of went all in on that. I did go in middle of the range. It still could play out really well at SanDisk. It's a AI play. All the scumbags who hate Solana are suppressing the price, so that will always play out well. Yeah, thank you. This is probably like honestly, the crazy part is like if you go to Marty Party Spaces, it's almost to the money where Binance or some of these larger exchanges will actually suppress the price of Sol. I don't know what exactly they're doing or how they're doing it. Maybe it's like a hedge against some. I don't have no idea. But it's literally Marty Party will trace Wintermute, Binance, and some of the other larger exchanges will, as soon as Solana really starts to outperform, they immediately dump the price. It's actually extremely screwed up. I mean, definitely needs some looking into some of these things because it's getting so out of hand at this point. It's really not good. So hopefully there is some, I hate to say it, I'm not really one to ever want regulatory. Matter of fact, I don't even give a crap about regulatory. It's just you being a piece of crap. And I feel like police officers, investigators should just use the laws to then go after them. We don't need like regulatory. Just use the law like as it's written and then do the thing with the police that we're supposed to do, with like police officers, quit beating the crap out of normal people. That'd be cool. And go after some of the guys who have like millions and billions. I don't know. They're breaking the law every day. And it seems like all they do is just pay a little fine. And then they're off. They're back to their criminality. So, and then once we catch them again, we just charge them again. Makes sense. Sol. Oh, and the other funny part was Marty was tracking for a while. Every time Sol got above Solana, or I mean, every time Sol got above actually BNB, sorry, as in like, total market cap. It was hilarious because the immediately Sol would be dumped just to keep BNB on that top part. So yeah, I mean, it's pretty obvious too. Like if you look back in history and you look at the charts and you look at what's going on, yeah, it's like pretty darn obvious that it's exactly what's happening. Ooh. Did we hit our take profit? Let's go. Played out. We're at 1138. Now I just need the Sol price to play out. Let's see. Equities, SanDisk. My voice today is just like gone. So I apologize if you can't hear me. Every once in a while, my voice is cracking, and I'm trying to keep it in there. I got some honey, milk, so it's like a latte, coffee. So to coat my throat. I don't know if I'm getting sick or what, but hopefully not. Let's see. Where's the SanDisk? So we did. We hit and touched and dropped. Interesting. So it's perfect. Right on. We did a very, very good job. Very good job. Let's see. Now, what about the RSI? On the 1 minute, 15, 1 day. Oh, God. Yeah, this is like a hard one because it's like the day is blown out and then the minute is high and then the 15's mid. I'm actually probably going to leave this one alone just because it does look, it's very confusing, mixed signals on everything. Mid, way high. But that daily though kind of throws you off because the ability to like for that to keep going is almost infinitum. I mean, it's a storage play with AI, and right now with the data centers going up, there's almost infinite demand. So gauging that RSI, I don't think it's very smart because it's like not the best indicator for that situation. Ton's always a cool one for me. I don't know why so many people hate on Ton. It drives me crazy. Like, what's the problem with Ton? I don't get it. We all, so many people don't crap on BNB, but they crap on Ton. Seriously. Or like Hyperliquid. And then Ton is like seriously decentralized. Or Telegram. And then you got crap like Monad. Hate life. Mega ETH. Another one. It's like, why don't we crap on that? We crap on Ton out of all things. Zek. Interesting play. Why is Zek going down so much though? I'm just going to start crapping on all things on here just to piss as many people off as possible. Like, we need Link on here just so I can get the Linked army after me. Sui sucks. Horrible. The worst. Solana is so much better because Zach, joke. What a joke. Have you ever heard of... Actually, I can't remember the other one. The one with an M. That one. Just gotta piss off as many communities as possible. Well, you should do this. Clip this, and then just share it everywhere. Take it out of context. Do it. Love it. We don't like context here. Oh. Nice. All right. I jam with this. It's very quiet, subtle. It's fantastic. All right. More things to take out of context. Bit tensor. Terrible. Never going to make it. The worst. You know what I mean? Monad. What a joke. We have monad. What a terrible name. MON. Really? First day of the week? Pathetic. Take that out of context. Clip it. Hype. What a joke. It's exactly what the word says. It's all hype. It's going to be the next FTX. The funny part would be is if that was hyper pathetic and you clip it and it goes out and then actually does collapse. Everybody would be like, no way. I'd be like, dude, it was literally for clips. I don't even know what I was talking about. Venice AI. I'm not going to do that to them. They're like not big enough. And I don't think they have an army. Like you call hype trash, which it is. Clip that. You're just going to be attacked for like, you might die. People might actually harm you. That's the best part. It gets crazy on the internet. People just like threaten your life. They're threatening to dox you, even though I'm live on camera. It's awesome. I'm going to dox you because you talked against my token. All right. Let's see. All equities are up. Let's go. So we're really doing. SPY did a good turnaround too. Let's see. Where'd crude oil go? So let's see. Crude oil did drop a little. Not crazy, but a little. Let's see. So crypto really hasn't felt or had that turnaround yet either, though. Equities clearly have. I mean, you could see it right here. There's clearly been an uptick in the equities market. We did just hit our take profit too, but looks like the SanDisk is kind of cooling off. I really want this to be down lower. There we go. Use my brain when I can. All right. Instead of being like this, I'm like, hey, how are you doing? We're at 1138. So we got 1670 in collat there. And then on the other account, oh my gosh, I have to keep entering my password. I got a password for everything, and everything is just crazy long. Way more absurd than you'd think. Cool. Switched over. We've got this still down about 10%. That's the soul. It is what it is. We don't have anything left on this too. So this is kind of, or not anything left, but I mean like, I don't have any dry powder. So this is kind of a bad situation for this account, like in general. Oh, and now we're down even further. Let's see. Just want to see the liquidation. Oh, okay. We're good. We're far from that. And does look like maybe BTC is just rolling over. Could be. Yeah. Well. That's shitty. That's where I go. From my favorite online creator, the Burnt Peanut. Absolutely love the Burnt Peanut. I don't even play video games like at all. Not even a little bit. I literally do not have video games at all. And I watch only the Burnt Peanut. just because he's so damn funny. It's not a video gamer. I don't really like to play. It's not entertaining for me. I don't watch TV. I'm weird. I want to like either do physical activity, like go outside and like throw a football or a frisbee, or go in the pool, or go on a boat, or go fishing. I like hunting. I'm just not, don't really know anybody, and I don't really like have a bunch of private property to go hunting on. Holy crap, Souls just decided to throw up. Probably going after some massive position. That would actually seriously be my immediate speculation, is that there was a massive position to go after. What we need to do is get the Degen account ready. How much do we have? Ooh, very good. Very nice. Very nice. Yeah, we're gonna add. Oh, that's too much. Yeah, increase size. No. Yeah. There you go. And then what I can do. Oh, you know what? That'd be really cool if we could do that. Can I do that? Am I stupid? Kind of stupid. Oh, that's so... Okay. See? We can do it. This is why watching Degen Hour is so valuable. Because of little things like this. I wanted to add a smidge right here at the top. So now I can literally be like, boop. I could say limit order. Oh, no. No, definitely not. 20. Limit order. Scoop. All right, now that is placed. Now, what we really want to do is, if that doesn't fire, we want this. Okay. No way. No way. Wait a minute. What? I can't be at the same. Hold on. Let me see this real quick. Okay. Limit order is at mark price. Oh, no. Trigger price. Sorry. Trigger price is 89.83. Perfect. And then. Oh, 89.83. Okay. Yeah, we definitely do not. We want this to be like here. Oops. We want this to be at the bottom of this range. All right. And if that's the case, then we just get screwed. I highly doubt it's going to get down this low to hit that. But if it does, we want to capture that for sure. Then we'll put our TP there. Where's our take profit at? 20%. Oh, wow. I did not mean to do that. But yeah, there you go. Take profit, 20%. And then we're actually going to only take 50%. And then I'm going to go to edit here. I'm going to go to create new. We're going to do, where's the ratio? Oh, there you go. 30%, just like we talked about yesterday. I'm going to hit, we want 100% at that point. We're going to hit that. So now we've got two TPs. This takes 50% off the table. And then the second one is this is at 20%. The first one's at 20% profit. And then the next one's at 30. Because I'm pretty confident that this is going to be coming back. Seems like a flush out to me. And even then they might just bounce it and try to take out the shorts to give it a little extra oomph. Like, look through here. We already skyrocketed through probably a ton of shorts here. Again, ton of shorts here, ton of shorts here. Kind of climbed the wall of worry, but I hope maybe we're at a short-term downtrend. I'm not sure, but we might actually go down and then bounce, which is what I'm hoping. And if it hits the 20%, perfect. I'll kind of like reevaluate as this starts to change. Nothing stays concrete. Like I don't just leave it here and then, not follow it. We definitely want to make sure that we're following it. I definitely want to go back to Marty's little cool Leviathan liquidation levels. So now you can see here again, Sol is being completely and utterly destroyed. There's nothing else to really go after. Zek is being destroyed. Hype is being pushed down as we speak. So overall, everything is on this cascading downtrend. And my guess is that they're taking out all the longs. And I don't think anybody cares about Sui. No offense, Sui lovers. ETH. Of course, people care about ETH. It's just, is it actually relevant? I guess it is, even though I don't think so. And then BNB, of course, the hyper manipulated token from the billionaire class in the crypto space. The increasingly irrelevant chain. Cool. Okay. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see if this limit order triggers. That's a good kind of way to set it up and add a little fuel to the fire. And then reassess there. Let's see how the other wallet. That's the Degen wallet. This is the actual $10 to $1,000 wallet. If you want to follow along with me or participate, appreciate it. Oh, trading with the janitor. Oh, we actually have comments. What? Let me stop and read these. Holy hell! Who is this? Who are you? SK. Hi there. Days now in trading perps. Screen charts aren't loading. I did everything. Interesting. As you can see, I'm trading right now. You probably have a VPN on. That'd be my guess. Either that or you're using mobile. What I would do if you're on the Seeker device, what I would do is clear history, clear data. Essentially, you definitely want to click into the app or hold down the app. You'll see that you can open up the app info. Let's see if I can just show it to you here. This will actually clear it for you. So when you have the actual app on the phone, super easy. You're actually going to click it. You'll see that there's the site settings and then app info. You're actually going to go to app info. And then you're going to go down and you're going to, you could uninstall it, but that's not really what I want you to do. I want you to go to storage and cache, clear storage, clear cache. Do that and it should reset your app on the screen. There are some issues spoken about with the Secret team. Really helps out with things like that. If the charts are not loading on your screen and you don't have a VPN on, you're not potentially using Brave browser and then have the restrictions way too tight, because that will actually prevent TradingView from injecting the JavaScript and the different code that it scripts that it needs for the screen. So potentially that could be an issue. This is just all live on the fly. The other thing is to go into your settings and actually clear out all of your cookies and all of your site data for Flash Trade if it's really becoming a serious issue. I don't know if I can share it here on the screen. I will try, but another really good way to do this for specifically the site is actually to left click and you'll see inspect. Once you see inspect, you're going to have the screen up and you'll see source. Let's see, is it source? Am I right? Oh no, I apologize. Application. Then you'll see storage. It should be immediately on storage. And then you can hit clear site data. That's another way to, all of these are different ways to essentially reset the site. It's just local data so that you can clear the caches, clear the local information that's stored. Yes, your charts are going to be reset. If you have anything preset on there, yes, you're going to have to log back in with your wallet, but that'll help with your situation there. But that does happen from time to time. Trading with the janitor. Let's go. You can trade with me anytime. Open a ticket in Discord. It'll sort it out for you. That's right. Let's see. I just cleared it and it worked. Thank you, Chud. Chud? Let's go. I'm a Chud now. I've upgraded from a janitor to a Chud. We do like Chuds here. I don't even know what that means. I have no idea. I'm too old for that crap. Yes. If you're like, what are you? I just say, yes. I'm that. Let's see. They instead of like TLDR, mine's too old, don't care. So it'd be like TODC. Too old, don't care. Yeah, TODC. That's our new saying on here, okay? So if anytime you guys harass me in the comments and give me some crap, I'm going to be like, TODC. Okay? That's our inside. So if you're here for it, I'm not explaining it again. Understood? I'm not explaining it again. You, all of you here, all two of you in the comments, you're the OGs. You're the ones that know. Let's see. TODC. If you are here in the actual X account watching me right now, I want you to get onto my account and tag me and put TODC. Let's go. As Solana absolutely nukes and gets closer and closer to my liquidation level, which is fine. It's fine. No big deal. Hey, Pseudo. Holy hell. This guy is an absolute GOAT OG. What's up, brother? Holy hell. I need to start a flash trade space. Get you in there as like our quant. Guy's an absolute legend. Investor extraordinaire. Thanks, Pseudo. Appreciate you showing up, buddy. Means a bunch. Just sent you a DM. Oh, no. Is it bad? Tell me the truth. Tell me the truth. Did I mess up? Ooh, I am interested. Yeah, let's set up a time. Absolutely. Be super, super cool. Would love that. Let's see. Oh my gosh. Keep getting locked out of my own wallet. I have everything set way too tight on security. All right. I have to constantly put in passwords. Yeah. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, I am German, so ja. Sprechen die Deutsch? Sprechen die Deutsch? Man, that's rough. What is going on with equities, though? Man, we're ripping in equities. So, man, look at this. Commodities. Look at this. Metals. All available on Flash Trade, by the way. So, wow. Jeez. So, wow. It's like kind of painful, to be completely honest with you. It's not that I'm not like in equities or anything. It's just painful to see the class, the asset class that I really love, just absolutely being shredded. Which I personally believe that was always the aim. I think that was the aim. I think it was kind of like a strategy. they understood that this new emerging asset class would need to be hit hard. They're funneling everybody into this is just a thesis. This is like a weird, it's kind of like conspiracy theory, but in crypto, it's most of the time real. Oh. Stream ends if liquidated? No. No. No, it does not. If you were here yesterday, you would have seen, this is what I'm talking about. He's asking a question. It says streams end if liquidated. No, yesterday I got liquidated live. Matter of fact, I got liquidated super fast. I basically opened the long, but I also did it in like my Degen wallet with $10 out of 500x. And yeah, you almost watched me get liquidated in real time. I think I got out by the skin of my teeth with like $3. The good thing is that V2, the V2 implementation, there's no confirmation screen and there's no transaction cost. So basically you're able to get out, instantaneously. So as this chart is just absolutely nuking, going straight for my liquidation, I hit the button, immediately got out. So I was able to save myself because the next tick was my liquidation level. So no, with the Degen wallet, it's all just fun. I pretty much sit here and do my best to entertain you, and TODC, not me. TODC. We do that a lot here at TODC. We like to TODC. Faux show. We use all the old terms. Okay. So you youngins gonna have to deal with it. I say y'all because I'm from the South. So deal with it. Let's see. First, we gotta switch up the music. It's killing me. It's repeated itself like 1,000 times. Let's see. Okay. Feeling good. Feeling good during this nuke. Actually, I really should not use that term anymore with everything that's going on, because then is that triggering for the algorithm? At this point, I have no idea. It's definitely possible. Totally not a joke either. That's for reals, for reals. All right, we're 25% down. We're pushing even lower. Good. 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 Everything's going swimmingly. Live. We got into our trades at the perfect time. Perfect time. Really just the janitor's time. Like, this is very typical. We get in right when it nukes. And we just ride that son of a gun to the liquidation level. We're like, party time. Ride it all the way down. All the way. It's great. It's kind of like you just, well, that sounds weird. I'm not going to say that live. Let's fucking go. Janitor's luck. Yes. Basically, why I get on here is I'm the counter trade. Whatever I do, you just do the opposite, and it'll all work out. Not financial advice. Always do your own research, all that stuff. This is for educational purposes only. Do not follow my advice. I am bald. I'm on the internet. I'm like talking to a mic. And I live in Florida. I might as well be a Florida man, actually. If you knew what I was like in real life, you'd be like, he's a Florida man. And I was like, yeah, I am a Florida man. I was actually born and raised here with all the crazy people. Welcome. I think I was just like built for the crypto market, because like as it's nuking and I'm just My portfolio is just absolutely obliterated. I'm just like, doo, 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 doo. And I'm like, I was born and raised in Florida. MNFers, come at me. Ooh, it's true. I did forget to. Bruh, I forgot to invoke the look of the Bald Brothers spirit. Jeff Bezos, Coinbase CEO, Brian. I invoke the power of the bald. Let's go! That's what we do here. 25% down, 26.2, 26.1. Let's go. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, yeah. That is why. That is why. That is why. Fucked up from the start. That's what it was. Oh, excuse my language. I messed up from the start. Can we bleep that? No, it's live. Oh, dang it. I messed up from the start. Should have invoked the bald man spirit. I did kinda. SanDisk went really well. We actually even hit our take profit, our TP. I actually said we should set a short. Dang, I totally should have set a short too. Shee, that'd have gone well. I didn't do that. I was actually looking more at trying to get like an entry on Sol. Clearly, that was played out well. Looking at the charts, if you look at the charts, kind of in a different angle, played out really well. Okay, here's where it all turns around, boys. Here's where it all turns around. Here's where it all turns around. Right here, boys. Let's go. Oh, no, it ended. Gotta change it now. No, not again. We need more songs. I know you could do like Spotify or something. I don't know. Too old for this. TODC. TODC. You heard me. Hey, we're getting a lot of comments today. This is very cool. So not used to that. Take. As we just absolutely nuke our account, our 10 to 1,000. All right. A 10 to 1,000 account, not doing great. Degen's not terrible. I mean, not like horrible. We're still up over like 170%. So that's good. But there were some mistakes made on this account in particular that kind of messed it up. We were actually up about $13 ish. And then I actually used it for video streaming. So we were making a video, one of the ones that I'm sure you've seen on the timeline if you follow us on X. And I used it just for recording. And I didn't realize I was on the wallet that I was on, because I also have a testing wallet that's like obviously very similar pricing and whatnot. So that was an oops. Oh, wow. Let's see. 137 views. See, I hate it how they don't tell you how many people are live right now. Yes. Mhm. Let's see. Sheesh. And fast. We're almost up there with like the Tom Bilyeu show live as far as views. Am I really that entertaining? What the hell? That can't be right. I think that not be right. Let's see. Where are the liquidation levels at now? All right, be right back. It's going to be a bathroom break. I'll be right back. 2 seconds. All right, back. All right, so as long as you guys can hear me, okay, cool. Indicator says 3 green dots. I'm assuming that means you can hear me. It does seem like Soul is completely done flushing. As I said before, when I said they would literally come for the flush on BTC, they sure did. I actually was not anticipating they'd come for the full, complete, and utter flush on Soul. I actually thought they would be far more aggressive with getting those red shorts, but we were wrong. So that's oops. Oopsies on my part. Oopsie poopsies. And then yeah, looks like they went after BNB. Of course, we said that there was a lot down below ETH, SUI, BNB. You could see it. There was very little below ZEC. Looks like they actually pumped ZEC a little. So ZEC is up there. Zcash, BTC. It's kind of a different animal, different beast. They weren't able to push it down as much, but we'll see. They use that as an accelerant for the rest of the assets in the market. So yeah, looking good though. I mean, definitely, if we're at a full flush out, I know this seems a little counterintuitive to most people, and I understand that you're like, I understand if you were at the point where you're super frustrated, but we need what I gotta put this on the screen. What we need is a NOS with a rave setup, sunglasses, and bandana, and cracking open some type of drink. That will never happen. ever. But it would be funny if that ever happened. I think hell hath freezeth over. But it would be funny. Let's see. 9203. Mm, 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 mm. Oh, you gotta make sure I'm paying attention to GM. Apologies to inconvenience. All right, sorry. Just trying to check on live tickets from you guys. Make sure that we're not missing anything, and I'm not missing anything in the growth channel. Okay. Good. Clear. We do have a round table there for never say never. Oh, you're hearing things. Oh, dang. Things are going around. Some convos are going around. Let's see. I do have my Degen glasses, actually. Where the heck did I put those? Hold up. Wait a minute. Now we're ready. Actually, what's funny is my little one loves these, so she actually wears them. For real. I bought them at absolute random right before Trade Wars. If you guys actually ever watched Trade Wars with my hyperactivity and my craziness, you would have seen these. But it was fun. It was a lot of fun, actually. I had a ton of fun. I don't know if the contestants did, but I'll let them speak for themselves. I had a ton of fun acting like a complete goofball in my get up, my monkey suit, as they say, my tuxedo. That was a cool thing that we could bring on people. We might actually bring back, could talk to Anas about it, depending on, we can ask the community to bring that back. It was a lot of fun. This is a little bit more laid back. That took a lot of planning, a lot of coordinating, tons of time, spent essentially trying to get people to come on. And we really wanted people from the community for Trade Wars, but it just never transpired. A lot of people were scared to get on camera. They were scared to embarrass themselves or do something, that was, I don't know. I mean, I guess for them would be a little scary. For me, getting on camera, I could care less. I actually would love it if we had a clip farm that just absolutely clipped everything up and threw it out there. Be hilarious. The more controversy, the better, which is why I was just absolutely shitting on all hype sucks, Sui sucks, don't trade it, it's terrible, the community's awful, Zach, Zcash is trash, ETH, it's like Windows 98. Actually, I really like Ton. I'm not gonna talk against Ton, but Monad sucks, Mega ETH, terrible. Don't even know anything about BitTensor, it's terrible. I'm just kidding. But what you should do is just clip farm all of that and then just send it out there just to make everybody angry. And then there you go. Clip farm. Boom. Mega viral. Everybody hates the janitor from all other ecosystems. Sol's the best forever. That's how it goes. All right. We're trying a longer stream today to see if it reaches more people. And clearly it did. So it does actually seem like the algorithm really favors longer streams, which is super interesting because I've been watching the analytics on the side here. And the longer I'm on, obviously the more views, but also it seems like it pushes it out more the longer I'm on. So that is interesting, to say the least. Interesting to see how many people are on here. Appreciate you attending Degen Hour, even though it's like Degen Multiple Hour. But yeah, appreciate you jumping in here. If you don't have access to V2 beta, it is our stress test of our new backend. The front end is slightly changed with the UI just to improve it that much more, to make it that much, more better. For you all, we'd appreciate the feedback on that also. So not only the feedback, obviously, on getting in and out of trades and any technical difficulties that you might have. Remember, you're in an alpha group. So the alpha group is for testing, which is why, we do actually supply you. If you are whitelisted to the V2 beta and you are an alpha tester, remember, you're an alpha tester. So if there is anything, although we haven't had literally any, and I've been testing it live on stream, issues that I'm aware of. We had an early on issue, but that was actually US based from a specific ISP provider. So that was actually just local to me, to the Florida region, and we got that solved already. So we're good to go. And now I can trade live on stream, which was super frustrating before, because what you guys didn't see is I was literally toggling the VPN on and off to like basically bypass the ISP provider. Now that we have that solved, it's really nice. It's super smooth. I'm in and out of trades like crazy fast. Matter of fact, I'm way more profitable on the V2 beta, mainly based off of transaction costs, because on mainnet you're running there, the transaction cost isn't like subsidized or what I would call like obfuscated away. So on V2 there's no confirmation screens, no transaction costs. We have way more markets available, and that's architecturally that's why we're able to offer more, because we just have some limitations on V1. So V2 is much, much better in that sense. Excited to roll out V2. Still need to stress test it with as many people as possible. That's why we're whitelisting wallets. We're slowly getting people in. Matter of fact, I can show you. Let's see, V2. This is an internal dashboard that internally was leaked out by a community member. Wasn't supposed to do that, but it's fine. I just found it really funny. We're like, hey, try not to share this out, and he posts it on X, which is like classic community member behavior. That was perfect. It was hilarious. That was me who actually posted the shame, but it was really funny. So as you can see, we're slowly onboarding users. We're slowly, volumes are definitely increasing. You can see we've already done 10 million in total volume with just, a limited amount of users. So the crazy part is, if you can see here, volumes are significantly increasing. And that's because basically the overall user experience on this is far higher than V1. Obviously, V1 has way more users, but if you go to fstats.io, which is our on-chain analytics dashboard for all things flash trade, you're able to really see and break down exactly, what is going on here. So increase, obviously, in total overall volume, total overall trades, but V1, we have already seen a massive uptick in the kind of people coming back because the user experience is so high. And that's what we really need. We need that retention. We need that those more markets available to traders to really make the case for on-chain trading, to make the case for Solana perps. Perps were meant for Solana. We lost that battle a little bit with some hyper specific, chains that like Hyperliquid and some others, I think like Lighter and some other platforms. I believe, what was the other one that BNB backed big time? But Solana's bringing back perps, and Flash Trade's going to be a major part of that story. That story is not done. This is a hero's journey story, all right, where we lost the crown and we will retake that crown. We will make it back. We have the ecosystem, we have the users, and we have the backing of the developers who are ready and well positioned to get back in that game. For a little bit there, we lost it, but I am very, very confident in V2 with Zohaib at the helm. He is our kind of lead architect, and my confidence has never, ever, ever been higher on Flash Trade. So, and you can see that from the charts, actually. Let's see. Can I share that with you? Yeah. As you can see here, token, I wouldn't say tokens are like necessarily like all that in a bag of chips when you're trying to follow something, but you can see that like year to date in a down market with a fully diluted token, with a bootstrap team that came from the ashes and decided that we would go all in and bet on Solana and bet on ourselves that we could make perps viable on Solana again. And Flash Trade's story is one to be told. And we hope one day out there somewhere, our story will be told. There's an interesting monologue on our docs that I did a while back that kind of does the Flash Trade overview on. It's not very long. It's pretty short. I tried to keep it short for everybody, but it's an interesting story. Very, very cool story to follow as our trade is absolutely going sideways. Let's see. We're still in that chop zone. So we had a major pump, and now we're consolidating. So we might have to hold this trade for a while until probably tomorrow or later today and get out by the skin of our teeth on this one. Let's see if our limit order, I don't think it did. I can't remember. It was like 89, maybe. Did our limit order trigger on the Degen account? Did not. Let's see. Where are we at? 1 hour. Get a better view of this. 4 hour. Get a better view of it. There we go. Close. Where are we at? Yeah, 89, 83. We're going to trigger that limit order to buy this. Oh, there you go. What was that? Trading view chart just went wonky. It doesn't do it on that time frame, does it? No. Okay, so something going on in the 4 hour. We'll have to bring up to the team. But yeah, we want this limit order to trigger to bring our entry point down quite a bit, get us back into that higher leverage, and then we're going to really watch it and then monitor this stop loss. That'll be the ending of this Degen Hour. Unfortunately, we can't get out of this trade live on Degen Hour, but we will definitely be monitoring this trade just to kind of show you that not everything goes the way you'd expect it to go, and a way to get out. So the limit order is kind of a way to get out so that on the bounce, we can actually lower our entry point. The bounce comes in because it, all things that go down will bounce back up at some point, get a relief rally, or a reversal, and we can capture that at least and either get out of the trade or ride in and get a little bit of profit out of it. Obviously, not as much as we'd like and things like that, but if you want to play it safe, that's how you kind of protect your portfolio. Oh, these Degen glasses. Tell you what, though, since I have this like light box, by the way, you can't see it, but I have this like light box right here, like right in my face. I could touch it. It's actually kind of nice to wear the glasses because it doesn't strain my eyes as much, just being absolutely blinded by this thing. I don't know how creators do it, where they have like one light here, one light over here, and they're just like blazed. By the time they're done with like a what? Some of these creators do like 8-hour streams. Kind of wild. Aren't your like retinas absolutely burned out by then? All right. What is going on in the markets? Yeah, Solana came out with the new, if you haven't heard, Solana came out with the new perps tag. So, and they've been pushing out a lot of content here. So definitely keep an eye on this. This is a new initiative. Definitely, obviously, well supported by the Flash team. Matter of fact, I'm going to retweet. Reposting that right meow. Live on stream. Let's go. All right. Perps volume kicking up. Boys. On-chain trading. I love Solana Sensei. Just want to say that live. I absolutely love and adore Solana Sensei. If you don't follow him, worth it. If we king make everyone, there will be no kings. Okay. Don't know what that means exactly. Winner energy. Oh, yeah, that's cool. I like that. Winner energy. Very true. Winner energy is the play. Crypto wallet provider Ledger puts US IPO plans on hold due to market conditions per CoinDesk. Okay. I guess. It's always intern. Can you amplify? It's never how are you intern. Never how are you intern. How's our intern doing? How's he doing? USDT Solana. These guys built a USDT native bank on Solana. Cool. You deserve a good perps king. All right. Okay. So we're below the moving average at the moment. Let's check RSI again. So RSI on the 1 minute is now low. It's super low on the 15. On the 4 hour, we are starting to get even lower. On the daily time frame, we are going back to the median. Median. So all across the board, until you get to the higher time frame, we have nuked RSI. Again, not saying it's a great time to get in, but it does seem we're below the moving average. The RSI is pointing or in the bottom rung, and MACD is showing not great. That's on the 1 minute. So money flow is potentially pushing negative, but still could pop up above. Maybe print some negative here, get down into that limit order range that I have for myself to kind of save it. And yep, we're still printing negative on the 5. On the 15, I believe it's still negative, but on the 15, it is starting to slow down. So the like velocity starting to slow down. Oh, and of course, when I say that, flips again. So we're still pushing downwards. We'll see if we capture that. Higher time frame, still majorly negative, obviously, with this massive dump. We're still really just like in this chop solidation range, though. So again, it looks like we touched that like resistance, went slightly above, and then immediately nuked down. So on the daily, money flow was, the velocity was up, and now we're starting to breathe a little bit and move to the downside. So now we're back to the minute, and it is starting to print negative. So we'll see here how long that lasts. Even if we get down into this range here at 0.05, it'll probably be in the like 88 to 89. Then we could see a little relief rally. See, like here, relief rally. What is that? Get ourselves out of that trade. 0.25. So if we do head down to, let's see, we do head down to, there we go. All right, this nether regions here, 0.5, we'd hit back up. We'd probably get a pretty decent bounce if we do actually print upwards. We'd get a good bounce. So we'd have to be in that like 91 range to like 91.5. I don't know if our entry would be pushed down that far. So we might have to take a slight haircut. But we'll see. We will see. Trade's not over yet. Liquidation level's quite low, so not super worried. Got the 87.5. If we get out on a good note, that would be good. We did just get on the small time frame, we just get a little bit of a relief rally. So, and if you're trading degen mode, you probably, if you took that, probably pretty happy with yourself. Let's see. Let's see if that's long-lived or if they just wanted to capture some shorts and then nuke it back down. What is BTC doing? What are you doing? Yeah, still doing the same. So back under 80. As long as we don't go under 86. If we go under 86, no holds bars. I'm not sure what's going to happen. Or did I say 86? Sorry, 76. Everybody's, all the TA guys are basically saying 76, right in that 76 range is that resistance zone we want to hold above. So we watched that. In closing, definitely, watch the 76, I think it's like 76.8 region for Bitcoin. If we do see that break, if you see oil start to skyrocket as well as metals start to skyrocket, kind of like they are right now, definitely could see some pain in the crypto market or further pain in the crypto market. But for now, we'll leave it there. Appreciate you tuning into Degen Hour. If there's no more comments, I'll hold it out here for just a second. If you had any comments on V2 beta, or if you wanted access to V2 beta, the best way to actually get access to V2 beta if you want to just test it out, is to jump into our Discord. So that's our main community there. Discord. You could reach out to us on X. Be quite a bit less responsive on X as far as that is concerned. Obviously, we will respond, try to get to as much as we can, but Discord is really the best way to get to the team and get access to V2 beta if you were wanting access to the fastest, the most markets, no transaction costs, and no confirmation screen. So it is super easy to use. Very, very nice to trade on. It's just one of those really great user experiences brought to you by Flash Trade. Like always, it's the same user experience you've always expected from us, and we are pushing the boundaries of what's possible on Solana. We appreciate you tuning in, of course, especially the janitor. Keeps me employed, keeps me out of trouble. Hi. Hey, what's going on? We got Ansem. What is it? Hold on. Glasses off. Can't see. Ansamat as Madav. U2N. Appreciate you leaving the comment there. Hi. Hello. Not 100% sure what this one says, but I'm assuming it says something nice and not mean, hopefully. But yep, if you tune in tomorrow, we'll be doing the same exact thing. We did get the relief rally. Let's go. All right, cool. We got that little bounce that we were expecting. It was, and this is on the low time frame, obviously. 15-minute, we still got that relief bounce. It looks like we are pulling out. Velocity slowing down on the short time frame. On the daily, we're still obviously significantly down. And on the 4-hour, or on the daily, actually, we're cooling off. But on the 4-hour, we are significantly down. So we could get that relief rally into the end of the day, into the close of the day. So keep an eye out for that. Keep an eye out for on gold, crude oil specifically, to see if there is a turnaround. If you start seeing weakness in those, typically it does mean that we'll get a relief in the crypto markets. But all of that is tradable. That's the best part. All of that is tradable on V2 beta, and honestly, most of it's tradable on V1. So you have both options there. Again, thank you guys for tuning in. Really, really appreciate it. And of course, I'll see you in the markets.